Welcome to my channel Biology Street. Today we are going to discuss one of the most crucial part of class 9, 10 and 11, that is human heart. Now actually human heart is one of the most important part of our circulatory system, that is blood circulatory system. But first of all we have to know how do human heart works. This is the most crucial, as because many students ask me several times that they have a big confusion about how do blood flows within the heart and what is the actual function of the heart. So let me say the actual function of the heart is to just distinguish between the purified and impurified, that is oxygenated and deoxygenated blood, number one, and it have to give a rhythmic flow to those to flow through all over the body, and also helps in blood circulation. But there is a myth that this is our heart, हिंदी में हम जिसको दिल बोलते हैं, this is not our दिल, this is our heart. And where does actually it is located? Few people says that it is located here, etc. But actually it is located here. You can see this is actually located almost in the middle, but a bit slightly leftish. हाँ, बीच में भी रहता है किसी किसी का. Okay, but these are exceptions, and there are rarer things. The rarest thing that the heart is bit slightly right side located. Okay, now let's start with our today's part. You can see this is the human heart. First of all, I have to just show you the way of blood. Now I am showing the impure blood with black and pure blood with red. Now see, first of all, the impure or deoxygenated blood from all over the body comes from this way and this way into the right atrium of the heart here. Okay, now it will enter, it will move through here, and later it will move through here this way. This is the semilunar valve, that is also termed as pulmonary valve. At the same time, what happens, the purified blood comes along from the this way pulmonary vein and pulmonary, where it is here, vein into the left atrium, and it will move into the left ventricle and return through this part, aorta. Now why does this happen? This happens as because, first of all, we have to know about systole and diastole. Diastole means expansion and systole means contraction. First, when these two parts, this part and this part, that is the left and right atrium of the heart, gets expanded or diastole, the blood will enter. It will be impure blood or deoxygenated blood in the right atrium and oxygenated blood in the left atrium. Then when these two atriums will do their systole or compress, the blood will flow into this ventricle portion, as you can see here. Now when the ventricle will move into its systole phase, it will again compress and the blood will literally try to get out of the ventricular portion, but due to the presence of this valve in the left part, that is bicuspid valve, and the right part, it is tricuspid valve, it will not get enter again in the atrium. That's why it will move into this part. The impure blood will move into through this pulmonary artery. Sorry, this is black. Through this pulmonary artery. You can see here pulmonary artery, and move into the lungs, where the lungs will make it purify or give it oxygenated blood, and later the oxygenated blood again come within here from the way of pulmonary vein into the left part, and it will in the same way manner it will move within this, that is called aorta. I have shown it black, and through this aorta it will flow within the all over the body. Okay, now there is a question, what are the valves present? The valves that are tricuspid valve in the right side, bicuspid valve in the left side, and another two valves that are semilunar valves, that is actually pulmonary. That is actually this pulmonary valve. Okay, and another is this aortic valve. It is also a semilunar, almost a half shape of a moon. That's why it is termed as semilunar. What does that do? They do number one, this bicuspid and tricuspid valve will resist the blood to move into again the atrium. Okay, and there is another function of this, the lub-dub sound within our heart, that is the heartbeat sound, is formed due to them, because when the tricuspid and bicuspid valve get closed, that is a tuck sound and it will the lub. And when the semilunar valves get closed, the sound that is called dub. That is the lub sound and dub sound. Now the question is that how do the blood works? The blood works due to the muscles over it that are over here, such like here and here. Okay, now how do the muscle works? Because this purified blood will be again moved into all over the body or body organs, and as heart is also a part of our body, it is also an organ. That's why heart will receive purified blood also. But where? In this diagram you can see the red parts are coronary artery that carries the purified blood and works the muscles to provoke the muscles to work properly, and the blue parts that are coronary veins that receive the impure blood and again put it within the heart to pump it to the lungs, and later the lungs will purify this blood also. Another thing I have to say, that is our heart is also works on electrical impulse. How do this electrical impulse? The vibration that is formed within the heart, it is an electrical impulse. How do this kind of vibration occurs? Let's see. The first node that is formed, that is over here. This is termed as SA node, sinoatrial node. The first electrical impulse is created over here. That's why it is called also known as a natural pacemaker. Then the impulse will carry forwarded in this manner to this part also. Okay, then this impulse will carry forwarded to the AV node. This is located over here, the bunch of cell or cluster. And this impulse will later forwarded to this part, where it is located the bundle of His. Then the bundle of His will carry forward this impulse to these sides, where located Purkinje's fiber. Yes, it is Purkinje's fiber. That means there are 4 nodes or 4 locations, zones. They are SA node, AV node, bundle of His and Purkinje's fiber. Through this way, the heart will get it regulated or impulse, electrical impulse, and it will move in, or that's why it will work in a rhythmic section. So that is human heart. Now I think you can easily answer those questions from heart, and I think you have a clear view of the functions of heart and how do our blood is processed within our heart. Okay, on my next episode I will be with a few other things about this heart and circulatory system. So to keep in touch with my channel, you must have to subscribe my channel first, and then also share, like, and do comment also in my inbox. Now another thing, I have given you the address of my Facebook ID. You could have also question me there, and you could also ask me for your preference that sir what should I have to do in the next chapter or etc. Okay, तो आप लोग मुझको मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए. थैंक यू.